Isaac and his sibling grew up together near the famous Galata Tower, and Sephardic Jews lived alongside them in the same neighborhoods. They lived within walking distance of synagogues, allowing them to attend services on Shabbat. Back then, the area was also home to many Jewish shopkeepers.
The Jews brought a new language, new technology, and plethora of rich traditions. These contributions greatly enhanced the cultural and economic landscape of the region. Over time, the Sephardic Jews became an essential part of the Ottoman Empire, all while maintaining and passing down their distinct identity and heritage across generations.
Judaism is the culmination of the past. The late chief rabbi of Turkey, Rav Isak Haleva, constantly stressed the importance of the next generation, inspiring even the smallest lesson through stories from the Midrash and Talmud. He emphasized key Jewish values such as caring for orphans, widows, or elders, as well as the importance of bikurim, aiding the sick, and tikkun olam, repairing the world. As the Talmud states, the world stands on three things: on Torah, on service, and on acts of kindness.
Rav Isak Haleva was born in Istanbul on the 27th of April, 1940. When he was only 14 years old, he received an outstanding education from the Porat Yosef Yeshiva, being taught by some of the world's most renowned Sephardic rabbis, such as Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, who later went on to become the chief rabbi of Israel. It is because of this outstanding education that Rav Isak Haleva always managed to leave lasting impacts on those he met. Upon returning, alongside fulfilling his duties as a rabbi, he taught religion, ethnics, and Hebrew in the only Jewish school in Turkey for 39 years. In 2002, he was elected to be the third chief rabbi of Turkey.
His family's roots can be traced back to the city of Huelva in Spain. His family migrated to the Ottoman Empire after the 1492 Alhambra decree and settled in present-day Edirne, Turkey. Starting from scratch, learning a new language, experiencing a new place, it took strength, but step by step, the Halevas kept their identities and built a new life. In search of work, Rav Haleva's father Mordechai moved to Istanbul. There, Mordechai married his wife Ida, and soon after they gave birth to their first son, Isaac, followed by his younger brother Nafi. Huelva is one of the first ports in Europe to receive a kosher certificate. Rav Haleva had also worked in this field in Turkey and ensured that Turkish Jewish community was given a kosher certificate.
Despite living in Turkey, Rav Isak Haleva continued to speak Judeo-Spanish and delivered sermons in Spanish synagogues. He preserved our Jewish identity and contributed to our cultural heritage. He worked on protecting the Torah scrolls from abandoned synagogues and bringing them to the quintessential Foundation Museum of Turkish Jews. He stood against what the Holocaust aimed to destroy, using his knowledge and dedication to preserve Jewish identity against all odds. He united our community and ensured that our heritage lived on.
The late chief rabbi had entertained many noteworthy guests, such as the chief rabbi of Israel, Rav Shlomo Moshe, Prince Charles, the Berlin Rabbinical Congress, President Barack Obama, the Israeli President Herzog, and President George Walker Bush. He also attended the 2013 Kiev Interfaith Forum, the 2019 St. Egidio Forum for World Peace, Orthodox Rabbis Congress in various years between 2009 and 2013.
Haleva also gave lecture on Hebrew at the Marmara University and Sakarya University. A permanent member of the Conference of European Rabbis, Rav Haleva was known for his role in promoting interfaith communication and tolerance through international symposiums and conferences, establishing himself as a peaceful and conciliatory leader. As a guiding figure for the unity and solidarity of the Turkish Jewish community, he built bridges between different faiths and cultures, always prioritizing mutual respect and love.
Rav Haleva is a symbol of resilience, faith, and longevity for the Turkish Jews. Born during the dark shadows of World War II, he is a living representation of the generation that bore witness to the climax and aftermath of the Holocaust while working tirelessly to preserve Jewish identity and heritage in the predominantly Muslim country of Turkey. Although Turkey was neutral during the entirety of the Second World War, Turkish Judaism was deeply affected by the war. Rav Haleva strongly advocated for Holocaust remembrance in Turkey. He spoke at vast amount of Yom HaShoah events and worked to educate young Jews and non-Jews alike about the vital lessons to be learned from the tragedy known as the Holocaust.
Rav Haleva was deeply committed to spiritual and historical values. To honor the memory of the victims of Struma ship, a vessel carrying Jewish refugees fleeing the Nazis during World War II, which was sunk by the Soviets off the coast of Istanbul on the 24th of February 1942. He would frequently visit Sarayburnu, the coast of where Struma sank.
His dedication to commemorating this unfortunate loss demonstrated his deep connection to his heritage and his commitment to keep the memory of tragedies long past alive.
Rav Haleva was fluent in Turkish, Hebrew, French, English, Spanish, Ladino, and Aramaic. Rav Haleva was widely respected in Turkey and across the globe for his wisdom and tolerance. 3 books have been written about his life and teachings and will be published on his birthday. Chief Rabbi Isak Haleva passed away peacefully at home on January 14, 2025, at the age of 85.